Have the big ones. Repeat that again. So yeah, we just.
That's what she said.
Right. Cappy just bought some crickets. We all ate some. Very interesting taste. I can't quite put my finger on what it tastes like, but interesting.
Sunflower seeds.
Nah.
This ain't for no scalper. You a scalper? Then fuck out shit. This one's for them real collectors. That's army building and posing figures. Marvel Legends, imports, mini Mayfield fucking with them. Hype beast, we know about you. Stay buying figs, don't know about it.
Think the day is over? Nope. So, after a long day, we just coming back to Cappy's place, and now we're gonna pick up the dioramas from here and take them over to the convention center and start setting up, because the con is actually tomorrow, and we've been like with the tour group all day today. And I'll give y'all some details on that later. All right, later. All right, we at the convention center. It's late as fuck, but we're gonna go in here and start setting up our shit right now. We doing it big. I'm fucking exhausted. Yeah. All right, we inside the convention center. As you can see, everybody's setting up. And as you can see, that says articulated comic book art. I'll get back with y'all shortly. Just mapping out space, trying to figure out how we're gonna set up tables and what we want to do. But this is our first time actually unboxing the dioramas. This is Chris Gupton's diorama, sci-fi theme. This is Chris Lyons, some ruins. This one is Flashes, and Henry Beltran's here. And I don't know what's in this box. Who's in that?
This is Diego.
Oh, Diego Campanucci. And then this is Terraformer stuff. And then I think we got one more box of Al Figures diorama somewhere around here. I should have had the camera out, but I forgot. But we just passed through the Hasbro Marvel Legends booth. They got a lot of stuff on sale for the weekend. New stuff too. Juggernaut and Colossus 2-pack. The 80th Anniversary Iron Man. The Family Matters 3-pack. Bunch of stuff. So Hasbro came out in full force. But so did Tamashi Nation. So as you can see, Shenron up there. They're setting up here. We're just kind of walking through, looking at everything.
My wish is to be as good as the poster as Boog and A.C.B.A.
Oh shit. So for the record, the 3 days that I was there, every day I kept forgetting to go over to Hasbro to try to buy the Family Matters 3-pack, and every day I went and it was late and it was already sold out for the day. So I still didn't get the Family Matters 3-pack, but like I said, they did have quite a few things on sale there. And they also actually had 2 reveals at the Hasbro Mexico unboxing toy event. They revealed White Rabbit or Bunny Rabbit or whatever her name is, and the other one was Superior Spider-Man or Superior Doc Ock. So this wasn't actually the Superior Spider-Man that we first got. This was actually Doc Ock in Spider-Man's body, fully aware, if I'm not mistaken. It looks okay. I don't know if I see any butterfly joints in there, what have you, but and those tentacles are probably not going to be articulated, but we'll have to wait and see. I actually didn't even have time to go to the panel, so they had a little panel as well where these reveals were revealed, but I had no time in between each day, basically. We had dinner. Say hi, guys. It's my vlog.
Hi. I want to dig around for your band. Dig around. Get you to sign one.
Everybody's stuffed, and I think Russ is probably a little tipsy, maybe. But it's been a good day. What do you say?
No, I'm almost smart about it. This might...
Oye, Ana, aquí hay lugares.
We had dinner, and there's Matt steak. Then I don't really eat red meat, but it's all good. It's all good. Having a beer, feeling nice. Got with some folks that were hosting us, and they put us on the right path, and we're good. Yo.
The video? Oh, yeah.
Yes. What you got?
We got tiramisu right here. Tiramisu. Look at how fancy it is. Get zoom in on that. Come on, zoom in. There you go. There you go. Look at it.
Oh wait, you got banana pie too?
Look at the suit.
It's
Tiramisu. Nobody else got dessert. We the only fatties over here.
We just want to watch you guys.
Oh man, I feel bad now. Me and the boys, Cappy, Chartemis, Brody. We're about to try a little mezcal, please.
On the disc.
And hey, we're in Mexico.
So just a little more insight into the trip. Every day of the show runners actually took us out to dinner at a different restaurant. They took really good care of us. I was there for 2 days prior to the start of the show. So I was there Wednesday and Thursday, and the show was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They put up all of the guests of the show in a hotel and flew everybody out there. It just so happens that Cappy, my boy, lives in Mexico City and is cool with the showrunners, so I stayed with him. So I was like, you know, closer to the street, so to speak, and got to move around a little bit more. But so I didn't stay in a hotel with all of the other show guests, so I had to like join them when we did activities and stuff like that. But they took us out to a restaurant every night, and then that night when we were drinking the mezcal, they had another event for us after dinner one night with a mezcal tasting, basically. So that's what happened there. We showed up there late because we were drinking for a while at the restaurant. We were actually all pretty tipsy. But it was wonderful, man. Again, just another wonderful experience, and getting to chop it up with these guys and just talk candidly with people from all different walks of life. I mean, it was just really, really enjoyable.
We still eating. Once again.
What up?
So big shout out to David, Plastic Photo Shooter, to Victor, Chico Arachnito, and to Benny the Kid, who were the guys that helped us run our booth. Cappy set that all up because they are all Mexico City residents or close to Mexico City, and they were able to join us in the booth and help out. And obviously there was a language barrier on my part. You know, I don't speak Spanish, so it was on them to kind of translate and talk to the people. I did my best. You know, I have a little bit of Spanish. I probably understand much better than I speak it, that's for sure. But without these guys, we couldn't have done this at all. So thank you. Big shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys. And of course, shout out to my man Cappy, who was my gracious host and pretty much took care of everything that needed to be taken care of on that side. I learned a lot. This was sort of like a preliminary test run this year to figure out how we can do things much better next year. And I think we got it all under control, man. Big shout out to everybody who helped us out with dioramas. I think that process will be much easier next year. Much love to all of the builders that were involved. This was actually only the 3rd year of the unboxing toy convention. So for their 3rd year, to invite all of those guests and to pull out all the stops and for the turnout that it was pretty amazing. So you know, next year, like I said, things should be a lot better. I'm gonna make sure I do what I have to do as far as the swag. We gave out a bunch of swag bags that had stickers and cutouts and a ACBA button inside of there. We ran a couple of contests, so shout out to Loom Cube, to Trevor over at Loom Cube for hooking us up with some Loom Cubes, one to display in the booth and one to give away, which we're going to be giving away very shortly. And shout out to Big Bad Toy Store that gave us a bunch of store credit to give away. So our booth was pretty popping. There was quite a few moments where it was really packed and we got to chop it up with a lot of people. We gained a lot of followers on Instagram, so that was cool. I mean, it was pretty much all positive, man. Really, really positive experience. And here I am looking stupid as hell, but I'm posing with a copy of the Premiere magazine out of Mexico City. I was able to meet one of the guys that writes for this magazine, and he actually was, I forgot to mention that we did 3 like TED Talks. Basically, we had 3 like workshops. We had a workshop about A.C.B.A, which was like, it was sort of like a classroom setting, like a panel or something like that. And and we were talking about the origins of ACBA, how things started, and it was like a PowerPoint presentation basically. Cappy was there and he translated the whole thing, and this guy who writes for the Premier magazine had recorded a lot of the talk. So we did one that was like the origins of ACBA. We did one that was a workshop. We did 2 workshops. Cappy did one all by himself, but obviously when I was there and I had to speak, he had to translate. So shout out to him, because I shout out to homeboy who writes for the magazine, because I had asked him if he could send me some of the footage, but I don't know, language barrier. I never got it. Hopefully I can get some of that footage. But that was really cool and really rewarding, and that felt great to see people really interested in sitting there. And each time that we did it, the class was full. That was really cool, man. I really enjoyed that. And then I also interviewed with a young fella named Emilio X31, I think is his YouTube. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. And that was cool. He's got a small budding channel, but he was there with his mom. His mom actually filmed the interview, and he conducted the interview, and he put it up on his channel, edited it, translated it. And I thought that was really cool. That was another really great experience.
So the con is wrapping up. It's Sunday in the evening. This was where all of the cosplay people were, and like movie folks, and Chartemis. And Ray Park was down there. And everything's emptying out. People's packing up. I left Cappy over at our booth breaking down things because I'm about to get with the show guests, and we're gonna go for dinner again. And that's gonna be that. It was a great trip. I leave tomorrow morning, like early in the morning, so I'm ready to get in my own bed, that's for sure. So this is the end of the con. We outside, and one of the vans is giving a tortilla truck a jump. Back in New York like I never left, with Gabe. And some goodies. I fake went to work for 1 hour right now. Came home straight from Mexico, went home, took a shower, took my stuff off, and then came down to work just to clock in and clock out. So yeah, take that, boss. Bye. Up in Harlem, gonna go see my mom real quick. Drink a little tequila with my brother-in-law. Just this morning I was eating waffles, speaking Spanish in Mexico. Now I'm at home, chilling.
So I stopped at my parents' house and I brought some tequila back, and my girl came over, and my sister and her husband was there, and my mom and dad, and we all drank together for a while, and then me, my sister, her husband, and my girl went across town to this little chicken spot to get some food and do some more drinking.
Alright. My sister. Shit is falling over. We my brother-in-law.
Yo.
And officially back in New York. You know, I had to get with the family. And we're about to eat some terrible food. And it's gonna be delicious stuff.
That one I won't be able to say for getting
So you know what? This is going to be real impromptu. I literally just walked in the door right now and took my pants off, and I'm in my drawers. And this stuff has been sitting on my table for quite a while. I haven't turned on the camera in a couple weeks right now. I've just been kind of out of it and just all over the place. But I think this is going to be the end of my last vlog from unboxing toy event. So I just wanted to go over some of the stuff that I've gotten over the past month or so. This is stuff from San Diego Comic-Con and from the unboxing toy event, and from stuff that was waiting for me at home or at work when I got back from each of these events. I just haven't really had time to just like rest and have time to myself and really just kind of unpack everything mentally and physically from these past couple weeks. And now I'm ready to sit down, start going through my stuff and really get back into doing some display work and stuff. I'm excited about that. So I said, let me just do a big unboxing here. I don't think I'm gonna open anything right now, but I just wanted to kind of go over this stuff and just chop it up with you guys and just talk about shit that I want to do and shit that's happened from unboxing toy events. So there was some footage there of me in Forbidden Planet, and that was me. Shout out to my man Ed. I think he's in some group in Facebook or some shit where it's like a New York based group. He think he a fucking New Yorker and shit now. No, he go to school in New York, but he always tells me when Forbidden Planet gets shit, and Forbidden Planet is literally like a few blocks from my job. So they got the vintage X-Men wave in, and I went over there, and that was me standing in line. And shout out to God damn it, I can't remember this guy's name, and I should. But he's one of the managers of Forbidden Planet, and I had called over there, and he was like, yeah, I got you, Kendall. I'll hold a Storm for you. So I went and picked up the vintage Storm. I passed up on everything else on the shelf there from that wave, but I just wanted to make sure I got Storm, and lucky enough I did, because within a few hours after that, I think it was completely sold out in the store. Everything else is still on the shelf. I checked as recently as today. I didn't pay $24.99 for this, but it's all good. So yeah, I got Storm, completing up, getting real close to completing the 90s X-Men. I will be getting Dazzler in a couple of days, because I've talked about this quite a few times. I want to finish that arcade 90s X-Men arcade game team. So yeah, I got Storm. I'm happy about that. And then other shit from vintage that I've had for a while. I've had Vision, because you know I'm a complete my classic Avengers, so I've had Vision in my office just on ice for months and months now. So I'll get around to opening that for my classic Avengers. And I've got Ant-Man. I definitely want to swap out this head and do something different. I think it was my man Al Cheng that had changed out this head and used the old Ant-Man, Toy Biz Ant-Man helmet and shaved down, I don't know if it was Al or not, but somebody shaved down one of the multiple man heads and put that in the helmet, and that looked better. I hate the way this head looks. And then I just realized that I don't have Hawkeye from the vintage series, so I need to get Hawkeye too. I guess I'll run a Forbidden Planet to get that. So that was that. And yo, bear with me. Another thing that I didn't mention was that right before San Diego Comic-Con, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I had like some type of heat rash or some allergic reaction. I don't know. I remember that I was like cleaning and the crib, and like I don't be wearing gloves and no shit like that. Like, man. So I don't know if I had an allergic reaction to like some chemicals or whatever, but I had some sort of like shit on my arms, and it like literally my entire hands, front and back, had started like peeling, and like I lost like 3 layers of skin. I had went to the doctor and shit, and they was just like, I don't know, maybe you just got sunburned. They couldn't give me anything. They didn't give me anything. He literally just told me to keep moisturizing. So that's one reason why I haven't recorded in mad long, like any reviews or anything, because my hands just looked terrible. Even my like nails is long right now. I was letting everything grow out, so bear with me. My hands was looking like shit for a while, and nobody wants to do a review with their hands looking like shit. So that's just kind of getting back to normal. So that was that. But this was Goku from San Diego Comic-Con. This was only one DBZ figure that I kept from San Diego Comic-Con. I had got some stuff from my man P. Shout out to my man P. Love you, man. Thank you. I still owe you a few more things, but all of the shit that I had got there, I had pretty much just given it to P. And I only kept this. They did an early release of the blue God Goku, and this was part of, they was giving us out too, the blue aura effect. So I got that. So I still need Gold Freezer and Gohan and whatever else was there. This was from Unboxing Toy Event, And was it? Yes, it was. So it's a little kit. I'll get into that at some point. These three things were from Hiya Toys. So shout out to Mr. Wang over at Hiya Toys, always hooking me up with stuff. I have this, and I actually have some more Predators that I need to get into. These were review samples, if I'm not mistaken. So I need to look at these and go through these. I've got something else. I thought I had a red hood somewhere too. I do. Hold on a second. Bear with me here. Oh yeah, I do. So I totally forgot about these. So yeah, this is Injustice Batman, Justice Superman, Injustice Harley Quinn. Those were some different skins, I guess. And then I've got another Harley Quinn, different skin, Red Hood. All of these are 3/4 inch, obviously, and Swamp Thing. So I'll be looking at those at some point. And what else I got going on here? Oh, this is from my man Elvis. This was the regular Spider-Man from the Multi-Man Build-A-Figure wave, which also reminds me, shout out to Toyco, to Andrew. I need to pay for my SH Figure Arts Spidey, the Homecoming Spidey. No, not Homecoming, Far From Home, excuse me. That's what this is. This is from the Marvel Legends Multi-Man Build-A-Figure wave. So this same costume from SHF, it's time for me to pay for that, actually. So I'm going to have to do that. But this was from my man Ed. I didn't pick this up from the normal wave because I didn't need him to complete the Build-A-Figure. But Elvis hooked me up with this for doing him a favor. So thanks for that. And this was the only thing that I got from NECA from San Diego Comic-Con. This is John Connor. I am very, very I don't get a lot of NECA stuff. I don't fuck with NECA too tough. You know, I've told sort of kind of these stories about Randy and NECA and whatever. Like, I don't think we have any beef right this moment. Like, you know, I don't feel any animus really, but you know, maybe I'll tell the whole story on the podcast, on the next podcast. I'll talk about it. But you know, I just don't be fucking with NECA stuff too tough. However, Ultimate stuff from NECA normally is really good, and I do have Ultimate Terminator 2, Terminator, and Sarah Connor. I couldn't pass up on the John Connor. This was a long time coming, so I made sure I picked this up. So that was cool. Shout out to Fabio and Stefan, who Fabio interviewed at San Diego Comic-Con. I think it was a great interview. It's on the channel. Check it out if you haven't checked that out. So I'm interested in getting this guy open and getting them with Terminator and getting some displays going. I've seen some cool things already. What was this? This was a shirt that was part of my swag bag. Excuse me, from Hasbro, from Comic-Con. Oh, I talked about Spider-Man. Oh, this was also part of my swag bag from Hasbro, from Comic-Con. So shout out to Hasbro, because this was the last figure I needed and I couldn't find it, and this just happened to be the figure in my swag bag. So that was a great surprise. So now I can complete Multi-Man and I could review this guy, I guess, if I really wanted to. I've been seeing a lot of great pictures with this guy as well, so happy to have that. What else we got? This was part of my swag bag from Hasbro, and somebody had asked me, I forgot who that was that I bumped into at the Hasbro booth right after I did my interview. I forget your name, bro, but shout out to you. He had asked me if I was gonna maybe review some of these Power Ranger figures or look at them, and I said, yeah, I really wanted to look at them because I was intrigued by the articulation. You know, this is a Hasbro brand product, and they are serving up some really nice articulation here, so I definitely want to look at this. I've been thinking about maybe getting just the like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers team, but then I also been looking at the additional head sculpts that have been in these and thinking maybe I can use them for other kit bash stuff for Legends, and like, I don't know, I don't want to open up that can of worms, but these have been nice and I've been seeing some nice pictures with those. And I doubled back to Best Buy in the city because they had a sale, and I just saw Beast on the shelf, and I said I'm not passing up on Beast because I do want to mod one of them. I have one already, so this is my second one, and I did want to mod a second Gambit, so I couldn't pass up on these for 17 bucks each. So I got those, and shout out to my man Russell out in Australia. I got you. I got a full set of these for you, so I'll send those out to you, bro. Should fall all over the place. Somebody's texting me. And then I was able to acquire these, all three of the 80th anniversary big three. So Alex Ross style. I got Cap. This was sent to me by my man Jeremy Lee, so shout out to him. Thank you very much. I got Thor, and this was sent to me by Elvis. Elvis got me this Thor. So shout out to you. Thank you. And Iron Man was from my man Dropped Soldier. Yes, thank you to you. So I got my big three. I'm really happy about this, and I've been seeing some great pictures with these guys as well. Gonna get some shit cracking with those. I'm about to get in y'all ass. Pause. And this was from San Diego Comic-Con. This is Hulk, the vintage Hulk, which I got a chance to look at because my man Ed sent my boy Swift's stuff loose to my job for Swift, but so I could review them basically. So I don't know if I'm gonna open this yet, but I do know that I think I like this version of Hulk better than the 2-pack version. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet with this. Maybe I'll try to get one on Hasbro Pulse or wherever they put up the San Diego Comic-Con stuff. If they do that, I try to get another one of these because I didn't get anything from unboxing toy events. So San Diego Comic-Con was first, and then there was a week in between, and then I went straight to Mexico for Unboxing Con, but I didn't buy really anything at Unboxing Con. Whatever I got was shit that I just got for free, I think. But anyway, I'll get into that at some point. And what else we got here? Oh, the 80th anniversary Colossus and Juggernaut 2-pack, which, where did I get this? I don't remember where I got this. How did I acquire this one? Oh, my man Unparalleled Universe hooked me up with this, so thank you. I was hanging out with him at San Diego Comic-Con, and he said there was a bunch of these back at home in his Walmart or wherever, I don't know. And I sent him the bread, and he sent it out to me. So I'm happy to get this because there are no real Walmarts in the tri-state area in New York City. You have to go north, basically out of the city, like, you know, starting in like White Plains, New York, and above to find Walmart, basically. So happy to have this classic Colossus get me close to completing my what is that, giant size X-Men team, and also the arcade version of the X-Men, which I need Dazzler for still. But this Juggernaut is cool. You know, this is good for somebody who doesn't have the select Colossus, I suppose. Well, we were well overdue for a classic Marvel Legends Colossus, so again, I'm happy about this. And if you never got the Build-A-Figure Juggernaut, then hey, you know, you got a Juggernaut and a battle damage Juggernaut and a Juggernaut with some interchangeable hands. So this is dope. Been seeing a lot of really, really nice pictures with this too. Yo, I was in GameStop the other day too, and I was about to buy an extra Nightcrawler. They had 2 of them, and I didn't because the line just started getting long, and I was annoyed, and I was hungry. I was hangry, so I got out of there. But I'm gonna have to get at least 2 more Nightcrawlers though, for sure. That was that. What else we got here? Oh, this was from San Diego Comic-Con. So this is the Collector and the Grandmaster 2-pack. Not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. If I'm going to open it or not. We'll see. I'll see what I'm going to do with that. And then this was some stuff that was waiting for me when I got back. This is the Goblin Slayer Figma Berserk figure. Where is that hair from? I don't know. So I'll get into that. I've been seeing some cool figures, cool pictures with that. And then this is the Berserk Armor Guts, which was a re-release from Figma. I think there's some color change here. Maybe they updated the color and the blood and stuff on this. So I'll definitely be getting into that stuff. And then this was my stuff directly from Mezco, because at SDCC, obviously, I bought Street Gomez and Gordon and Moonknight. Moonknight I didn't keep for myself. I didn't keep any of that stuff for myself, actually, but I knew that I had my versions that I ordered directly from Mezco coming, and they did. And so there's Street Gomez, which is great. And then I also got Gordon, which I've been seeing a lot of great pictures with. Shout out to all you dudes doing your thing with Gordon. So I'll definitely be interested in breaking him out and making me a little squad of cops. This was a little show exclusive thing from Unboxing Toy Event. Linos. These are some stickers. And then this was Xavier Institute sort of thing for the gate that came from Master Builder from Unboxing Toy Event. I talked about bringing some of the containers, the shipping containers that he that he had for 112 figures back home, but I couldn't bring them back home. There was a little snafu when I was getting ready to leave. However, I will have them. They will get on this side, and I will have them for sale for about $60 shipped or something like that. So look out for that. But that's my haul. I think I might have a few other things that I didn't mention here. But yeah, all right, moving on.
All right, I'm getting up out of here. I got X-Men on my mind. I'm going to be back to displaying within the next 24, 48 hours. Thank you for hanging out with me. Shout out to Aero Mexico. That was probably one of the most enjoyable flights on my way back that I've ever had. It was just, I slept like a baby. I had room. There was nobody sitting in between me and the guy there. They served drinks, although I did not partake. And it was just a comfortable, great flight back. But yeah, like I said, back to the basics. And I will talk to you guys shortly. It is now Saturday, August 17th, when I'm recording this last little segment. And I'm actually about to head out to Jersey to get with my Jersey boys for the day from the community. And then tomorrow I will be on the display table. All right, so a lot of stuff to go through. I think I'll do some reviews. I'll do what I got to do. So stay tuned for that. Look out for that. And anybody who attended the Unboxing Toy event that got into any of the contests, we will be announcing the contest winners very shortly. All right. All right. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
That's crispy.